Greetings, Noble Heart viewers. Thank you so much for your consistency in season 1, which focused on identity. Yeah, it's been quite a drag. Do you agree with me? Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's been quite a drag. You can tell me about it. Anyways, we're moving on to season 2 now, which focuses on, wanna guess? Marriage! Yay! I mean, who doesn't want to get married in the sanctuary? Who doesn't? Huh? Well, of course, maybe not everyone wants to get married, but hey, we are going to get some answers. Alright? Come with me, follow me, stick with me, tune in. Anyways, those are the questions that are going to be answered. What is marriage to you? Which 3 or more principles are the foundation of your marriage? Any word of encouragement for marriages out there? Tune in, like, subscribe, share with others. You never know who might need it out there. Thank you so much once more. Enjoy.
Hello everybody.
What's up?
My name is Kwanele.
And my name is Themba.
And we are
The Rasekutuma.
Yeah.
Bam.
So we've been married for about a year and a half now.
Time flies.
So we don't have everything figured out yet. But yeah, we're gonna try to share a bit of our experience. And the first question is, what is marriage to you?
What is marriage to me? Sure, marriage is a lot of things, but I typically like to think about marriage, like running a race. And for long distance runners, or at least if you've seen long distance running, you'll see that, some points in the race look brutal, some points in the race look easy, and some points in the race, you just, you're cruising. It's sort of challenging, but, you're pacing your way through it. And, marriage in many ways, is like that. Or at least, that's sort of, part of what it means. It's, being able, to run the race, alongside one another, with that, finish line or end goal in mind, which is seeking to just, love the Lord, honor Him, and glorify Him, as well as honoring one another in that process. You're able to have a partner, who, in those tough moments, you're there with one another. In those nice moments, you're still there encouraging each other. And, ultimately, you don't have to go at it alone. You can be in it together. And so, yeah, man, marriage means, that sense of enduring and being all in there together.
So my answer is not as deep and profound, but yeah, to me, marriage is a union between 2 people that love each other, that are friends, that are just committed to one another, and yeah, people that are making that commitment in front of God and their friends and their family, and yeah, just choosing to journey through this life together. So yeah, that's what it is to me. And the second question is, which 3 or more principles are the foundation of your marriage? I'll go first. Number 1 is just loving and pursuing God, individually and together as a family. I think that's just the most important one, that God needs to be your foundation. And that's the first one.
I think the second one, I would sort of still tie to the first one. And so Kwani, already sort of touched on, loving, God, and also pursuing one another. So the second point would be more so, that element of loving one another, but understanding sacrificial love, and, knowing that, I may not always love Kwani the way she expects to be loved. She may not, do that to me as well. But there's an understanding that, we're willing to sacrifice, either whatever comforts or preferences, or different things in our lives, with the hopes of wanting, to love and care for each other well. And so I'd say, loving, one another with that understanding of sacrificial love is very important, because ultimately, we see that example in Jesus Christ. And I think for us as Christians, we really try to seek to, live that out as best as we can, in our lives, in our marriage. And we hope that it's a pillar, or, something which we continue to, pursue or strive to do well in all elements or seasons of our marriage. Third point.
I think another important foundational principle is communication. Just learning to speak and to communicate well, and to just voice out how you feel, and not feel afraid to share with your spouse whatever's going on. If they hurt you, if they made you feel good, sharing the good and the bad. Just learning to communicate well, and just not in the anger letting things build up, and then it's a mess. So you just gotta learn how to speak, and just speak in a loving way always to your partner. It's not easy, but it is doable, and I think it's something that you need to always strive to do. That even if someone hurts you, just to be able to communicate that in a healthy way. And then the last question: any word of encouragement for marriages out there?
My word of encouragement would be continue pursuing one another. It's very easy to grow familiar. Everything must talk to bottom, and so you can sometimes feel like what's the point? I've done every date, I've gone to every place. It can easily start to feel like what's the point? But the beauty of marriage is that it's that continual journey of pursuing each other, of growing together, of discovering more about each other, making more memories, in the different seasons and stages of life that you go through. And it's just so beautiful to continue to pursue each other in the midst of that. And that's something that I know I don't do perfectly, we don't do perfectly in our marriage, but it's always something that we should strive and seek to do well, because in the different seasons of life that you may go in, there'll always be other things that will require or want to grab more of your attention. But the reality is that if you continue to be intentional in pursuing each other and putting good things in place to make that happen, then all those other distractions don't become as big of a thing, because you're being intentional with one another. And so that would be my encouragement, man. Continue to pursue each other, enjoy each other, love each other. Don't forget to be like, man, this is my wife, she's so amazing. This is her husband, he's sometimes amazing. Continue to enjoy each other as best as you can, and make the most of every season. In the highs and in the lows, enjoy it. Enjoy it.
And for me, I think just you're not an island. There are people out there that have gone through whatever you're going through, are going through what you're going through. So don't always feel like you need to have it all figured out, or that you guys are the only ones going through whatever it is that's happening in your marriage. There are older couples that you can learn from, even younger ones. Just even if someone has been married a day and you have been married 0, they still have one more day experience than you. So I think just learn to be vulnerable with other people that you trust, and don't feel like you need to have it all figured out, because I doubt that anybody really does. And I think, just continue laying all your worries and anxieties and all of that onto the Lord and praying about it together as a couple. He hears you, He is there, and He has placed people in your life that are there to help you through whatever it is that you're going through. People that will celebrate with you, people that will cry with you. So just don't feel like you are alone. You're not. And that's about it from me. So please keep watching the Noble Hearts channel, and we hope that it was beneficial to listen or enjoyable.
Don't forget to do all the cool stuff, like, comment, subscribe. You're a noble person at heart. I think, and so do all the good stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and getting to hear from the Rasekutumas. Cheers, guys.
Bye.